Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, back with another video today for you guys. It's coming up on the end of the day, seeing how you guys doing, seeing what's up with you guys. But yeah, hopefully everyone's safe out there. Everyone's keeping their heart chakra open, focusing on obtaining mastery and experiencing life to the fullest. Gonna always have good times and bad times, but that's what's going to build character and make you a well-rounded person. But yeah, I'm enjoying my day. I'm out in my front yard, maxing and relaxing, and got a stomach full of grapes and watermelon right now. So I thought, why not come out while I'm in a good, relaxing mood and spit some interesting, helpful hints of life. And I do have a few notes. I have some flashcards here in rare form. I write down my ideas. But yeah, I have a list of daily to-dos. So these are some of the things that actually help me out in life. Throughout life. Whether I was younger or at this stage of my point at this stage of my life now. Just helpful hints, things that I got used to doing, maybe thoughts or habits that I cultivated either consciously or unconsciously over the years that actually, just helped me fulfill my goals. I still have a lot more goals to do, and I still focus on these daily to-do things that that help me throughout my day. So I just wanted to pass them on to you guys. And so the first one is water. Of course, you guys know I'm big on the four elements. Any way that you can bend the energies around you, especially the four elements: air, wind, water, earth, fire. It's definitely beneficial. We like to have fire to keep us warm and things like that, to help light the way. A breath of fresh air is always good, and to also different ways to make yourself feel comfortable and to ground yourself. And then of course water. Water is very important. Water it helps cleanse. It's very beneficial to the body. It's very beneficial to the planet. You want to move as much clean water through your system as possible. But one of the things that I've always did is, waking up early in the morning, I would drink, a nice big cup of water. Not as much water as I can, because I kind of think that's overdoing it. Just waking up early in the morning and the first thing you do, is drinking as much water as you can. You tend to wake up and have to use the restroom. So, but yeah, always a good habit to do. You're sleeping throughout the night. Your body tends to, go through its healing process. Use its water reserves and things like that. So you may feel a little bit dry when you wake up. Your body produces mucus, expels mucus from the body. That's why you develop, the crust in your eyes and the boogers and all that stuff over time while you're sleeping. Your body's healing, and it has to use the moisture or water, one of the most sacred healing tools to produce the results that it needs to produce. So you always want to wake up early in the morning and hydrate yourself. Just keep a nice bottle of water next to your bed, or a gallon of water next to your bed. You can even drink water throughout the night. But yeah, it's going to kickstart your day right, get your gears grinding, you getting yourself moisturized and things like that. There's different things you can do. Some people drink coffee in the morning. Some people drink tea in the morning. It's all water, just adding different herbs and beans and whatnot to your drink, and whether you're gonna add milk and sugar and all that stuff to it. But one of the things that I did is, when I used to wake up in the morning, I used to wake up at 6 in the morning, and the first thing I did was get a nice big 16-ounce cup of warm water, and I would, I used to go to the grocery store and things like that, or the dollar store, and buy different herbs like spices. And you can just sprinkle a little bit of cayenne in your water, and drink that. It's definitely going to taste spicy. It helps boost your immune system in the morning, and it helps with weight loss. It just gets the immune system going. So that is a good, helpful tool. A lot of people use, lemon, cucumber, honey, things like that. You can get yourself a nice big Yeti and fill it up with some nice spring water or tap water, and you cut your lemon and you squeeze your lemon juice into the water, or you cut your cucumbers up and you put your cucumbers in the water, or you use honey and you put your honey in the water. So that's how you would want to use water when you wake up in the morning to hydrate yourself. Lemon water is good for cleansing your body. It's like a mild detox. But some people can't just drink water. Everyone's into the sugary drinks and whatnot. So, people need extra things. They can't just drink water. They have to have, their lemon honey water or their cayenne water and things like that. But, these extra herbs and flavors and spices help you be able to hydrate yourself. And then second on my list of things to do, daily to-do tips, is your cardio, of course. We can't get anywhere without our cardio. That's going to be a big part of your life. We are physical beings living a spiritual existence, but you can't get too far in life if your engine or your tempo breaks down. So you definitely want to exercise and work on yourself more often. Stay with a gym membership. Exercise. Hopefully you have like a park or something around your house that you can use. To get your. You either want to do high intensity training, depending on the type of person that you are. So if you're like a gym rat, somebody that likes to work out and bodybuild and all that type of stuff, you might want to do some resistance training or some high intensity training. Get the muscles, get the muscles ripped, get the muscles tense, get the muscles stronger. It's definitely going to be beneficial for you in the long run. People think that once they get old in their 40s and things like that, that their body's supposed to be tearing down and that they're supposed to be walking around with all these labels, diabetes and hypertension and all that stuff. But as long as you exercise and eat right, you'll be good to go. But if you're not so much into like the heavy working out and stuff like that, you definitely want to build yourself a walk routine. I've always walked my entire life. It's been one of those things that actually helped me live longer before I had my surgery. For those that don't know, I've had a liver transplant right before my 18th birthday, and the doctor was like, he maybe should have died earlier, but since he's out in the sun so much, always walking so much, it actually helped save his life and extend his life. So that's one of the things that I always did. I familiarized myself with north, south, east, and west, and just getting out and doing my daily walks, whether it's a mile or two, or some days I get, intense, working the 9-to-5 job or the corporate structure. It's just funny being in Miami. I'm thinking maybe I should move to New York, since everyone in New York's always walking and catching the train and things like that. But yeah, I've always walked a lot, and it's always helped keep me in shape. So number 2, you just want to make sure you have some type of physical routine. Chakra and your energy, you don't want those energies to become stagnant. They should always be in motion. So my third is planning. So another one of the daily to do things you want to do is make sure you always take a look at your calendar If you have a calendar on the wall, or a planner on your phone, or a mirror in your bathroom, or a weight scale somewhere in your hallway, you always want to look at the numbers and the words and the details in your daily routine. It's always a way to map out your life, just like you map out a book report. You always want to have different tools like sticky pads or flashcards or things like that, wall posters, different tools that's going to be able to help you reflect on yourself and reflect on your vision and reflect on your day. You can't go through your entire day without at least reflecting once. You want to see, what your goals are and how you're obtaining your goals, and the more you can see consistent change in your goals, which is why I say having mirrors in your bathroom or your room, or having a scale that you can step on and watch your weight or things like that, or just by having like sticky notes all over your walls, or just different things, different reminders to your subconscious to help you move the ball forward. And then of course I have number 4 is take a break. You always want to get as much as get as much done as you can. I mean, we only have 24 hours in a day, and maybe time will evolve different, down the line. But you always want to at least take time for yourself. You always want to take a break. You go on and on and on and on, and sometimes we need to de-stress because just doing too much sometimes can become toxic. Again, I'm speaking on the concept of doing too much. You always need a break. So, take a break doing something that you like to do. Take a break, take a nap, take a break and listen to some music. Take a break, read a book. Take a break and do something artistic, whether it may even be working out or something like that, or taking a walk. But you always need to take that time out of your day to de-stress. There's been times where I've getting off work, a 10-hour day of work, and I'm on my way home or something like that, or just driving through traffic or whatever the case may be, and someone wants to stop. Just for an example, if I'm walking home, someone would offer me a ride home, and I have to turn it down because I'm like, this is like my 1 hour to just de-stress and relax. Believe it or not, there's people that love sitting in traffic. There's people on their way on I-95 or on their way on the interstate in the morning that love being in jam traffic because they can just literally sit there in their front seat of their car while traffic is going 5 miles an hour, and they can eat a bowl of cereal in their car while listening to audiobooks or the morning news. So you take these things for granted. Sometimes people don't understand the thought process, or the goal, or just the way how certain people use their time and their space. And sometimes people need a break, and they don't need to be around people talking all the time. You're just gonna get in the car just to brag or just to talk bash someone else. So it's like I'd rather just take that hour to just walk, listen to some music, de-stress, and be in my own little world. Or I could even that's just how it is sometimes. You just have to take a break sometimes. And then lastly, of course, on my daily to-dos was just basically reflecting on your day, man. It's something that you should do every day. You should reflect on the steps that you took, the places that you've been, the thoughts that you had, the words that you said. You want to try to document. A lot of this stuff is funny. Me doing these videos, I've been doing these videos about 6 months now, and I often reflect on them, and it helps me, and it helps boost my confidence, or it helps me see where I need to improve on certain things. So yeah, definitely, that's something that everyone should do every day. You should take time to take stock in the things that you've accomplished. Rome wasn't built in a day. You're not going to become perfect person, over this transcendent being in the blink of an eye, in the blink of a third eye. No, it takes time, man. It takes mastery, and every day document, your success, or document where you become. And it can be something as small as one sentence, or something as big as building or painting a house and a whole entire house in one day. But just document your progression, document your success. Try to improve and learn something new every day. Whether it's writing something down or posting, on social media, or voice recording something, or you can even be the type of person that walks around with a camera all day shooting videos. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say to you guys today, or bring to you guys today. Just some to-dos. So again, my daily to-dos, and there's over 100, over 1,000 different things that people should do every day to try to make sure that they're living their best life and being the best person that they can be. But these are just some of my 5 daily to-dos that I make sure I do every day. Make sure I wake up in the morning and hydrate myself, drink me a nice big cup of water, get the system started. Get the juices flowing, basically, right? And of course, getting your cardio in. It's easiest to get it in the morning, right after you drink that big cup of water in the morning. It's just knock it out. It's as easy as just 20-30 minutes of just walking around the block. Don't procrastinate and try to find a specific time of day. I mean, if you have to work in the morning, that's fine. When you get off work, go to the gym. Get your 30 minutes of cardio in. It's not that hard. This would be the perfect time for you to listen to some music, your favorite podcast, audiobook, or cut on some Netflix or Hulu or something like that. That's how you can get caught up on your shows, and sit on a bike or something like that, or get on a treadmill and cut on Netflix or something like that. Get your cardio in. You want to build good habits with that. Make sure you maintain your health, because that's good for everyone. That's how the ladies are gonna keep their body right, and that's how dudes gonna keep their mind right. Everyone is so scared to exercise. And then of course, make sure you have some type of planner or some type of way to reflect your daily goals or your daily ideas, or your daily activities and things like that. You want to have mirrors, you want to have scales to weigh yourself, you want to have calendars, you want to have sticky notes to say, hey, good job, keep going, and things like that. You want to have these different things, these different experiences with yourself every day, just to see, to balance yourself out. And then of course, you want to take your breaks. Breaks are very important. It's like a mild reset, or kind of like a mild reconfiguration. Just get your thoughts together. Take that 30 minutes or hour out of the day to just walk around the park, or when you're on your half-hour break, or if you have an hour break, take that 30 minutes to just sit in your car in silence, or whatever the case may be. Get your thoughts together. And you can do something that you like to do on your break. Even if what your job is, what you like to do. Have multiple hobbies. Always find a way. Find ways to have multiple outlets. The more outlets you have, the more expressive you can be, and that's more stress off of your psyche. That's why you need breaks. And that's why your body needs sleep. It's funny. Some people have a half hour or hour lunch, and they'll go right in their car and they'll sleep that half hour. There's nothing wrong with that. And then of course, you want to, number 5 is, or the last one is to reflect again, taking stock on the day that you had. There's always pluses and minuses to look back on, just in those 24 hours, to see where you can improve, or what you feel proud of, and where you should go from there. So yeah, comment down below your favorite things to do every day to make sure you keep your head on straight. Follow me on my social media pages, Black Tonio AW, Black Tonio Views. Same on Instagram and Twitter. You guys have a good day. Be safe.